All right. Good morning and good evening to all of you wonderful people from everywhere around the world. This is Taishi, and we're gonna get started with this week's translation. Good stuff. As always, Streamlabs OBS is being weird on me, but we are used to that by now. So let's get started. Oops, that's the wrong one. Haha, that's the wrong one. So yeah, I did try to check out normal OBS. It was really confusing though because the interface is not as streamlined, right? And I could not for the life of me figure out how to edit chat. I could add like a browser source, but then like I could not alter the color, the size of all the chat, and so the chat text became really small. So I just gave up. You know, I'm not. I, d- I'm not bothered to spend that much time on it. There's no sound? My headphones are not muted. Hold on, let me see. I believe I have sound on my out account right now though. I am not sure what is wrong, but I am. I have sound on my out account right now though. Yeah, that was from my laptop. I'm afraid I cannot help you much, but I'll be continuing. Okay, first one. Uh, First one, I wanted to start with the title. At For those of you who don't know, this is a meme. And if you don't know that this is meme, the title wouldn't make sense at all. I mean, Tokyo is Tokyo. Tokyo is, whatever. Tokyo is Tokyo. But this Mukachaka Fire is a meme in Japanese. I have no idea where it started. I did a little bit of research on it just before I started, just because it's the title. It's a funny thing. Apparently, it's a meme about being angry, about the different stages of being angry. So number one, which is the weakest one, is this oko. Oko being a shortened form of okoru. Ah, wrong one. Okoru, to be angry. Okay, okoru. So if they cut off the ru, it just becomes oko. So that's number one. Then number two is maji oko, which means really angry, and this is apparently normal. This is the normal level. Then geki oko pum pum maru. This is like when you're a bit angrier than usual. And then there is mukachaka fire, which is what we're having here. Mukachaka fire being the top level when you're really blowing your top. And then afterwards it just gets weird. Mukachaka Inferno. This is explosive anger. The Gekioko Stiku Finality Pum Pum Dream, which is it just God. I don't know why. It's just God. You're godly angry. But anyways, it's a meme. So just muka. fire. Not gonna do anything about that. I'm just gonna add like a footnote. I'll deal with it later. Kai Kai. Indent. First line. Let's do this. Hijack 実験の失敗 due to the failed hijacking attempt. Okay. Tanioka Gumi's downfall became set in stone. More correctly, it was already set in stone the moment they put the hijacking in motion. They put the not a big fan of that. It was already set in stone the moment they committed the hijacking. They started the hijacking. Okay. そもそも、ハイジャックはテロだ。After all, hijacking was just terrorism. Plain and simple. And it was common sense. Kokusai Joshiki, international common sense, and it was international common sense to not negotiate with terrorists. To not give in to terrorists' demands. Okay. What is つけ上がる? Take advantage of it. Get carried away. Push their luck. Get cocky. Alright. To not negotiate. Putting it back because I want to take that phrase for this next sentence. テロの暴力に屈し、要求を飲んでしまうと。Submit. once and submitting to a terrorist demands and giving him what he submitting to terrorists, giving them what they want, only serves to only helps them get carried away. What they want. Take advantage. How to do this sentence? Submitting to terrorists' demands and giving them what they want only serves to boost only teaches them This is a simple sentence. I'm really having trouble with つけ上がるテロです。テロの暴力に屈し、要求を飲んでしまった。Submitting to their demands and giving them what they want teaches them to continue pushing their luck. Something like that. They learn that by threatening. 脅す。Yeah. This is one of those words where the subject is not needed in Japanese, but in English you would need it. Because in English you have to say threaten who, threaten what. Let me try to rephrase that. Yeah. Yosh. Is that a bit too loud? I think my Audacity is a bit too loud. Anyways. Tero de kaseida shikin de with the money they earn through terrorist acts enables them to commit even graver acts increasing intensity. Increasing intensity. Magnitude. That's what I was looking for. Magnitude. And they serve as the inspiration. Not sure if inspiration is the right word. Encouragement. Yes. Encouragement for other terrorist groups to take action. Was a would be a nightmare. 最悪だ. So 最悪 is like it's the worst, right? But we can't just go like it's the worst. It's the worst. And it doesn't make sense in an English point of view, so we change it to it would be a nightmare. Mm, ありえないのだ。だからテロは国家の威信をかけて完封なきまでに叩き潰さなければならない。This was why countries had to put their very dignity, right? 威信 prestige, dignity, the line to completely squash out terrorism. I don't know about that. Hold on, let me grab a drink of water. Put their very dignity on the line to completely respond to terrorism. This was why countries dealt with terrorist acts with extremely heavy hand. If the terrorists threatened to kill hostages, unless their demands were met, task would be to reject the demands while saving the hostages. Not a challenge, is it? The terrorists threatened to kill hostages unless certain demands were met. What the had to do was reject the demands and save the hostages, I guess. The only テロリストの要求を飲むことだけはありえないのだ。The only thing that they should not do, could not do. My bad. One thing that was not on the table was giving in to the demands. Good stuff. I like these two lines. Because of the weird grammar thing here. Okosenai and okosanai both mean they won't do it, but this one means they can't do it, like they're not capable of doing it, and this one means they choose not to do it. Like they won't they won't do it, but one is can't, one is won't. It's pretty interesting. Hijack wa baka ni okosenai. Idiots couldn't pull off a hijacking. After all, they weren't able to break through security. Break through. Smart people I kind of want like a one-word thing to contrast idiots. Let me see. What is an antonym of idiot? Brain. Big brain. I'm just kidding. Someone. You know what? Let's do it. Someone. Without a head? No, that's stupid. That's just a zombie. No, that's a Dullahan. Ah, idiots. Idiots. Intelligent person would not plan a hijacking. After all, we'll see the futility of doing so. They will see the futility of it. An idiot could not pull off a hijacking. After all, they wouldn't be able to break through security. An intelligent person would not plan a hijacking. After all, they would see the futility of it. And this was why hijackings were so rare. However, an intelligent idiot within Tanio Kagumi went and pulled one off.インテリヤクザが谷岡組のメンツを守るため、月森組を親分にして、月見リーダー、月森剛を殺しにかかったのだ。To take back Mentsu, the face. Is face a thing in English? I can never tell. Alright. Preserve the gang's honor. Somebody Koroshi ni kakaru came for oops, double space. Somebody decided to come for Tsukimori Tsuyoshi. Oyabun of Tsukimori Gumi and leader of Tsukuyomi. Mazu. Where is... Here we go. Lee! Sound on Lee. まず、谷岡組は情報屋のリーから及ぶ。Firstly, 谷岡組 bought info on Oyabun from Lee. From the information broker Lee owed debt of gratitude that's why he sold information to Tsukimori Gumi at a wariyasu at a huge discount at an economical price. Huge at a huge discount? Discount, whatever. However, if one was to ask whether he was an ally of Tsukimori Gumi, the answer would be no. He was an information broker. As such, his position was as a neutral third party that could be moved by money. This was a neutral third. He was a neutral third party who would move for money. Okay, let's stop right there because that is where they start talking specifics about how they pulled this off. Okay. 親分の行動を把握した体力組襲撃計画を練った。So firstly, they bought the information. Haku. Confirming Oebun's schedule. Tanyaku-gumi start to plan their course of action. 襲撃計画 attack plan. attack plan? No, no. Why? Why? Why plan? Plan of attack. There we go. There. Plan of attack. おぶ北海道行きの飛行機の席を出発1ヶ月前の早割りで安く買ったため、bought for a flight bound for Hokkaido months ago at an early bird price. Which gave Tanioka Gumi a month to make their preparations. Why did I sound happy? Make their preparations! 用意したね字を分解偽装し They got apart and disguised parts modified 加工 process explosives to look like candy, look like food, and went the extra mile to remove any smell. To cancel. To remove. Countermand. To countermand any smell. Expunge. Expunge is the right one, isn't it? To blot out any smell. それを手荷物に紛れ込ませ、Excel検査を突破。Hey there, Myriad. Thanks for joining. それを手荷物に紛れ込ませ、Excel検査を突破。All this was somehow 紛れ込ませ All this was slipped into their carry-on and somehow broke through, somehow past the X-ray. What do you call that thing in airport? Airport carry-on luggage. X-ray machine? World's most powerful X-ray machines for air cargo security, designed and assembled in USA. Customized customized and integrated solutions backed by global experience. Let us help you today. Full technical support, fast customer service, 24/7 customer service. Let me see. Can X-rays go through airport security? What? Oh, you mean like the X-ray film? Okay, I was like, can the X-ray machine go through airport security? I'm like, no, what? Can bombs do airport X-ray machines detect bombs? Like my search history is just gonna be just weird. I feel like writers and by extension translators have really weird search history sometimes. Let me see. Will automatically detect explosives. Or not. I don't know. Well, anyways, seems like it's somehow possible. Kuma's asking, you sure you want that on your search history? Bro, there's just so much shit on my search history just from translating, man. It's fine. And I'm not in the US anyway, so you know. それ手荷物に紛れ込ませ X 線検査と。like who? The subject. We need the subject again. Everything. X-ray machines. Somehow. And then the terrorists reassembled the gun inside the toilet. The toilet on board. In addition to the two perpetrators, they even arranged for a third, Fukuhei. third man to disguise himself as a normal passenger to keep a lookout. Akuma says this is the USA. In the USA, there was a test done by Homeland Security. They didn't catch 95% of. They didn't catch 70 different times they attempted to bring in guns and bombs. 67 times it got through. Airport scanners suck, man. It's so useless, and it make me take off my dude. Like this is all the way back in 2011 when I went on exchange to the US. They made me take off my shoes. They made me take off my belt. They made me take off, yeah, shoes and belt, which is it was just so weird to me. And I had to take out my laptop, right? I had to take it out from my bag and put it in a separate basket, my laptop and like my phone, and it was so much shit. And everybody was doing it, so it was so busy. It was such a waste of time. Anyways, I guess if they don't do it, then they get bashed, right? So, you know, just a case of everybody just doing their job. And yet, despite going to such, despite doing all that, they still failed. Ha 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 ha. Just as planned, Wabun did jump out from the plane. However, he did not die. Just like martial artists, punching through a pile of tiles. Is that what they're called? Martial artist, punch, tile. Yep, that looks it. That looks like it. Okay, we don't need to see anymore. Just like martial artists punching through a pile of tiles. He broke through every floor of a building and landed. Keikiyoku. I'm not sure this is exactly what we want to go with here. he didn't he didn't he didn't happily break through all the floors. He just fell through the floors. This makes it seem even worse. uh, 元気いっぱい Had the leisure of trying gacha gacha of rolling for before going home like nothing had happened. Oyabun is Oyabun is monster. He's a freaking monster. It's amazing. Due to this, Tanio Kagumi became thoroughly convinced that Habu was a monster. Fujimi, undying, invulnerable, immortal, was a monster who could not die. The truth, however, was that Owen had indeed broken one of his legs and was sweating buckets while pretending to be fine. The thing with gotcha was him earning time to focus his superpower on healing himself. To the point where he could walk normally. from a hatame, from the side, from a third person point of view, from a looking on from the side, however, the side, however, I don't want to use however again. Let me finish the sentence first. Looking from the side, however, it looked like he was 余裕ぶっこ余裕ぶっこいている rubbing his思い込む impression that their plan that their assassination plan their plan of their assassination attempt that is bad spelling assassination attempt which they had put all their dignity on the line for had how to do this 正面から悠々と突破された正面から from the front been met head on and how to put this in English so this would be the direct translation which is wrong it doesn't work in English thanks to this title can be found the impression that the assassination and attempt which they had put their dignity on the line for yep I think we're happy with this let me Grab a drink of water. Okay, we're back. Oh, wow, it's already 11 o'clock. Oh, it's already 11 o'clock. Okay, let's finish this part. Let's finish this part and then we'll call it a day. Kuma is asking, has Taishi not flown before? I have flown. I've flown a lot. Just not often. Yeah, I haven't flown in like... Well, no, that's not right. I went to Japan at the beginning of this year. No, it's just... The US is stricter than everybody else. No, I went to drink water. I didn't go to... I didn't go to the toilet. I went to drink water. I just took a sip. A few sips. Um... Yeah, no, it's the U.S. airport security is much stricter than everywhere else. You guys make people, the TSA people make people do more shit, and then they do more padding and stuff. It's you guys take it overboard. Other countries don't do it as much. When I went to Japan at the beginning of this year, I had to take my laptop out, yes, but we didn't have to take off our belt, I don't think. We definitely didn't have to take off our shoes. Yeah, it's just you guys in the US. Yeah, anyways. Alright, last little parts. ちなみに incidentally, by the way, as for the strangers who had been on the plane that made an emergency landing on Arakawa River. Whenever I see Arakawa, I think of the anime. It was a good anime, but it didn't make any sense. It was it was good though. In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Under the bridge. This is what I'm talking about. It's quite old now. It made no sense whatsoever. It was funny. So now whenever I see Arakawa, I think of that anime. As for strangers who have been on the plane that made an emergency landing on Arakawa River, they managed to scatter themselves scarce before the police who had been before the police they made themselves managed to gather necessary force to handle such a big incident in the dead of night. Necessary personnel. Dodging the police was pretty much strangers. Oh no. On the instinct. Instinct is not quite the word we want. Knack. Let's do that. Alright, that is it for today. Kuma says, have not heard of that one before. Dude, watch it. Article Under the Bridge is hilarious. It made 0 sense whatsoever, though. It's one of those that just doesn't make sense, but it makes you laugh like crazy. Yeah, that is it for today. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you guys next week again. And look forward to this chapter, because the whole Tanioka versus Tsukimori thing is pretty much over. But as you can see, I mean, Tanioka Gumi is pretty much dead now, right? Like it's done for. They did the hijacking. They're done. But you see, this is chapter 10. We still have chapter 11 and chapter 12, which means there's a twist coming. So, hope you look forward to this chapter. See you guys.